So a quick part 2 from my last video of how LA is fighting back against ICE. So now the tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are doing their part. They're following ICE around the city. So when ICE parks their vehicles, usually illegally, to go out and wreak havoc and kidnap innocent, hardworking people who have been here for decades, not criminals, hardworking, good people, the tow truck drivers are towing their cars away. So when they come back with their kidnapped victims, their cars are gone. You gotta love LA.
Okay, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Did you guys see the video? I just seen it. It was the best. ICE was raiding, I think it was Oxnard. And while they're in whatever building they went to go into, they had their vehicles towed because they were parked illegally. And they didn't show. They didn't show when they came out and realized their cars were gone. But I just picture them be like, bro, dude, where's my car? And there's actual tow truck drivers that are volunteering their time to wait to see when they park illegally to tow their cars. And I'm dying. That was so good. I needed to see that this morning. I just keep picturing them coming out and being like, where'd you leave the car? It's so good.
ICE, ICE, ICE. You're going to love this. This is what they're doing now in Los Angeles to deal with ICE. There are tow truck drivers that are going around, and when they see unmarked cars that are parked illegally in the street, illegally on private property, illegally parked, I guess, where they're not in parking spaces properly on the street or whatever, they're towing them. Isn't that ingenious? And they're clearly going to impound the cars. They're going to take them and they're going to impound them. If you've ever dealt with a car being towed, you know what a pain in the butt it is. It's a pain in the butt without all the proper papers. And they make it a pain in the butt so they can charge you several $100s a day to hold it. Isn't that great? Tow truck drivers around the country, you want extra money? Well, if you see ICE unmarked cars parked improperly, and if you're working with the city, as many of you may be, when you can tow cars when they're illegally parked and you tow them off to be impounded, that's a great idea, I think. Great way to make some extra money and probably help provide some justice here in the country. But I think it's great. But tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are currently doing this, and just wanted to share that out to everybody. I think it's a great idea. What do you think? Love you, my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cuckoos, and my burned out light bulbs. Let me know. LA tow truck drivers, way to go. Y'all are showing us the way.
Tow trucks are now using the law to fight back ICE agents. This is so crazy. It sounds funny. Imagine seeing these ICE agents, after making their arrest, they come back and lose their cars. Oh my God. So this is what is happening in Los Angeles. Tow trucks are following ICE agents just to see if they park illegally, and immediately their cars are gone. So kindly stay tuned, watch till the end. If you're new here, my name is Vanessa. Kindly consider subscribing. A credit goes to the original creators that we're going to see on our screens. Drop your opinions in the comment section. I'll be back with more commentary. Welcome.
You guys know my stance on the ICE raids. I think it's inhumane what is happening in our country. Here, the Halfway Post said, breaking, a growing group of tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are reportedly stalking ICE convoys so they can tow away all the unmarked ICE vans and SUVs that get parked incorrectly the moment the agents get out to start looking for people to abduct and deport. Can we make a movie about this? Can we get Liam Neeson on the phone? Imagine Liam Neeson, a tow truck driver, takes matters into his own hands. I mean, I'm making light of this situation, but this is the type of stuff that gives you a little bit of faith in humanity, isn't it? When you're like, gosh, there are people that are trying to use whatever bit of power they have to stop the insanity going on right there. Here's Jon Favreau talking about the plainclothes masked agents wreaking havoc across the country.
So you have plainclothes agents with masks, with guns, sometimes in unmarked vehicles. What are people supposed to do? Like when someone just grabs you now or grabs someone that you're with, you're not supposed to demand a warrant. You're not supposed to try to stop it. What if it's just some bad guy? What if it's just some criminal who's just going to say that they're from ICE and grab you? Now, that's the country we're living in now, where like anyone can just be rounded up and grabbed off the street, and now you're not supposed to say anything and not supposed to resist and not supposed to ask for a fucking warrant because it's ICE? I mean, it's absurd.
Yeah, because we live in a country where, you want transparency. You want police officers with body cam footage, Freedom of Information Act requests so that you can see actually what goes down. And now they're actually saying that they can't, share their face. And a lot of reports are coming out that these are just deputized prison guards and that are clearly not trained in this type of confrontation. It's absolutely wild stuff.
Yeah, we got it. Oh, no.
The people in Los Angeles are fighting back against ICE, like when ICE was sleeping at the Marriott Hotel in Pasadena. The people of LA went there with their cars and they laid on their car horns all night long, keeping ICE awake, going after them where they sleep at night. And then there's the business owner in downtown LA where ICE came into his business, so he locked them in. And when they called LAPD to help themselves get out, the people of LA blocked LAPD from getting there. And this is one of my favorite headlines from LA. One of the vice mayors of Los Angeles, Cynthia Gonzalez, basically put out a call to the gangs in LA, like the 18th Street Gang and the Florencia gangs, basically saying, hey, the biggest gang in the country is invading your territory. Go after them. You gotta love LA.
Shout out to them tow truck drivers. Big up to y'all tow truck drivers. I'm hearing that if there are certain cars that are parked illegally, and as soon as they get out, they towing them.
Welcome back, guys. Let me tell you, for the first time I saw these clips, I couldn't believe that. Is this really ICE vehicles that are being towed like this? How can this happen? Oh my god. And I don't know why I was feeling happy to see this. I just laughed to the floor, seeing or thinking of these ICE agents coming back and they don't find their cars where they parked them. Actually, these tow truckers have been crying over these tariffs after voting for Orange, being affected by these tariffs because they are not making money, they are not finding job. I mean, those loads to carry, but today they have found the way to make their money and do their job well after finding these ICE agents parked illegally. I don't know what you think about this. Please tell me in the comment section, because many people are saying yes, it has to be like that. If they park illegally, there is no exception. Whoever park illegally must be towed away. So that's why you see these tow truckers are free, like they are allowed to carry all these vehicles that are parked improperly. But the funny thing is this: following them wherever they are going just to see if they park illegally. This is so funny. That's why you see people are so happy, like yes, they did mistakes, like what they are doing is not correct, they have to be towed away, and they just forgot about these ICE agents are sent by the government. I don't know if you support this action that is happening in Los Angeles. Do you support that these ICE vehicles must be towed away after parking illegal, or you believe that they have that power to do whatever that they want, but still parking illegal, you are causing traffic jam or many more other impacts on the road? So I find this so funny and entertaining, seeing these ICE agents losing their cars where they parked them. I couldn't believe that this could happen to them. I thought that these agents are really powerful, like they cannot have this experience in the public. How do you see these guys? How does it feel? How does it sound personally? Because for me, I was just laughing seeing this happening. And let just these immigrants have peace wherever they are. That's why you see today people are obsessed. After voting for Trump and support this deportation policy, no one was thinking that it will go further like this, where everyone needs to support these immigrants and do whatever to help them out. But still, we know that it's not easy. Since they just voted for this, they have to face this and be deported no matter what, no matter how they could fight back to ICE agents. We know that you just voted for deportation, so allow these ICE agents do their work, but still do your work in illegal way properly. I mean, park well. That's why you see today your job is being interrupted by your mistakes. And tell me what you think about this, because I don't know how I can call it. Is it a comedy? Is it tragedy? I don't know. What I know, it just made us laugh and laugh. So thank you so much for watching till the end. I always appreciate your support. Kindly consider subscribing, leave a like to the video, share this with your friends. It was your girl Vanessa. See you in the next episode. Bye.